Now that picture there is the one of us in filming the movie. Not a movie, but it was a TV series for Anacapa Productions, which played in the early 1980s, as I recall. All these guys were in it. Some have passed on. I can see 3 that have died already. But it was quite an experience. We were in a movie. Part of that movie is shown every day in New York, in the birthplace of Roosevelt. They have a movie showing part of the war and all that, and they got this charge that we made, and the guy denies it, but it's not true. I was there, and I saw the film of us charging, about 10 seconds worth of us charging up that hill in Brooksville. It still exists. Is probably 1980s. This is when Anacapa Productions came to Tampa and called me up and said that they wanted some Rough Riders to be in a film. They were doing a TV thing on Roosevelt, Teddy Roosevelt and the Rough Riders. So I said, well, he asked, what did we want to be paid? I said, well, how about 10 cases of beer, cold? He said, okay, he agreed to that. Oh, that was cheap. So we went out, a bunch of carloads of us, and we drove out towards Brooksville, and we found an empty pasture, an unlocked pasture with a hill on it and some woods, no permission. We just drove in there. And we lined up and we charged up the hill about 15 times, because the reason that we did it is we had one horse, the same horse that's in this parade here early on, 1978. We had one horse, and we had one guy that looked like Roosevelt with little round glasses. And we put him on the horse, but he never was on a horse before, so it threw him about 4 times and ran off a mile away. We had to go get it. Sam Leto had to go get it. Sam Leto had to go get his horse. Finally, we got the production done. This is San Antonio, a graveyard where the founder of Tampa is buried. San Antonio, Texas. Colonel Brooke. He's buried in San Antonio. He died prior to the Civil War, but we went there to decorate his grave, and as a city councilman from San Antonio, me and some others. And this is a resolution from the city of Tampa inviting the San Antonio to participate with us in the return of Rough Riders to San Antonio. And they gave us a decoration of some kind. I may have it here somewhere. Oh yeah, we went to Key West. They invited us in the early 80s to go to Key West. They said there was a guy from Tampa who was a state attorney down there, and he called us. He called us and said, come down there. I said, well, if we can shoot, we'll probably come down there. So we went down there. 2 years in a row, they let us shoot, but this was the first year. We flew down on a PBA airliner, which is now out of business. They lost a plane load of people. And halfway down, flying down there, they discovered one engine was losing oil. You can see we landed in Naples to put 5 gallons of oil in the tank. You can see it right there. And this has another picture in there of a buddy of mine holding the wing up. But that was us on the plane. And we had a crazy time down there. Here's what it was. We shot guns successfully, no injury, no nothing, for about 4 or 5 years for the Gasparilla Parade. That's before we had our parade. And the night parade as well. But the Gasparilla got so shook up because we were very impressive. We had, most of our guys were handy with weapons. And I was a distributor for Remington Ammunition, and we supplied all ammo at factory cost. Everything has always been at factory cost to the club. So we were buying cheaper than the Gasparilla crew. So our guys would buy the hell out of the shells, and we'd get 30 or 40 guys under a bridge on the bay shore. And the Gasparilla guys, they would look like they didn't believe it. So right after we were so impressive, they wouldn't let us shoot no more. Yeah, I mean, shotguns, you can do pistols and shotguns, cannons, whatever on the ship, but we can't shoot in the parade because they They really were jealous of us. There's no doubt about it. 'Cause I had some people inquire.